Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more wrestling content. Check out our merch and consider becoming a member for exclusive perks, special emojis, and members-only content.
Hello, welcome to the show. I'm going to play the right intro because that was not the correct intro. So, yeah, here we go.
Welcome to the United States of Tiffany. Our commentary offers a humorous take on wrestling. Please note, we're not bullying or attacking the wrestlers. We're engaging with the choreographed sport and its storylines. Our jokes and observations are about the characters and storylines, not the real people behind them. Tourists and citizens alike, welcome. Enjoy the show, and remember, it's all in good fun.
Okay. Hello. I hope you're all doing well. Let me make sure my picture goes up a little bit higher so you don't look like, yeah. Anyways, hi, how are you? I hope you guys are doing well. Hello. We're going to talk about NXT, and then we're gonna have a pivot conversation about Trey MIGUEL, and then enjoy Evolve. And then we'll just keep talking like we always do, you know? So let's talk about NXT, shall we? Because it came on yesterday and quite a few things were happening on the show. Yeah. So NXT started out with the if I remember, the tournament. I apologize if I'm all over the place. If I got it wrong, I'll get to it later. So don't worry about it. Don't stress out. That's not where it started with. Relax. I'll get to what it started with. Okay. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. I'll eventually get to it. All right. Relax. So it actually started off with Ethan Page and Elio LaFleur. Ethan Page did defeat Elio LaFleur, but he had a really good showing. And if you haven't seen Elio LaFleur, then you're missing out. Okay. You're missing out. Hello, how are you? It was a pretty decent showing for him right out the gate. He was able to showcase his high flying capabilities against a more traditional ground and pound style wrestler. But in the end, Elio LaFleur put up a good fight, and he has promising potential to have championship gold of his own, whether it be in NXT or in his near future down the line in main WWE. So we're going to move forward and talk about the next match. So this is the first match that happened on the show, and then we're going to move on to the next one. This was the main event. So let's move on to the first match in the ladder match qualifier. This match was between Shiloh and Josh Briggs, if I recall. I was surprised they let Shiloh win this match, honestly. I'm not surprised that Briggs lost. I guess you could say I am surprised that he lost because I felt like 10 years should be well over youth. And Josh Briggs has been there long enough to earn the right to be able to challenge for that title in this particular setting. I think that he's earned the right to be able to do that. So it was a little surprising to me that Shiloh got over on Briggs. I just thought that was very, very interesting. And it just makes me feel like that WWE is not really high up on him. You know? So I was a little surprised by that. Little surprised by that indeed. Okay. Anywhoosies. We saw some other things happening during the show. After this match, Tony D'Angelo attacked both of them, and this has led to Tony D'Angelo being arrested. We'll get to the arrest in a second because later on in the show, it was Eli Knight versus Sean Legacy. Sean Legacy advanced, and they both were attacked by Tony D'Angelo again. And after this attack, Tony D'Angelo was arrested. Ava had him arrested, was like, no, he's got to go. He's impeding my show. I don't know what's going on with him. He's got to go. Sent his ass up the river. He got arrested. Now, there were a few other things that happened on the show before we get to the final match of the night. So, Keanu Carver was definitely making his presence known. He had a fight, it looks like, with Shawn Michaels, and they had a segment where they showed that Carver had an issue with where he has an issue with Booker T, and they're going back and forth, jaw jacking with each other. It's a big thing, and I was just like, "Oh God," like this is nutso. But apparently, this wasn't, the best thing. The guys were in there; they were scrapping. They were having an issue. They were having a issue. He was having an issue with whatever was going on, and he walked out of there and yelled at Shawn Michaels. He then sat down for an interview, and he basically didn't answer any of the questions. He just has this angry man persona that I'm just not a big fan of. I can understand if he's angry for a reason, but to just be mad for the sake of being mad, I'm not here for that. So I won't write him off completely. I'll see where it goes and what they're doing. But if he's not going to give me a true reason, like a real reason for him to be mad, then I'm dead. I'm good. Like I'm dead ass not going to be focused on that. I'm not in that bullshit. I refuse because this is the thing. When it comes to Black people and how they're portrayed on television, I don't mind you going all out and giving us the best opportunity. But I feel like, especially when it comes to Black men, they all have to emulate a particular style. They all got to be angry. They all got to be super, super aggressive. And they have to have this holier than thou entitled attitude, and I just don't feel like that has to be the case. We saw with Obafemi, he was able to exude confidence and still be regal. We saw with Trick Williams, he was able to be over the top, dressing like he knew everything about the world, and that man had all the charisma in the world. We saw with Carmelo Hayes that he had his own way of talking. It was very silent, but it was deadly. Carmelo only spoke when he needed to, but he wasn't running around there angry at the world, attacking people, yelling at everybody, and treating people like shit. I don't need to see that because that trope is constantly being bestowed upon Black people, Black men in general. And I need you to know that we're more than just being angry. That label is always on us. and I want them to do something else because I know that they can. Keanu can be aggressive. Keanu can be a hard hitter, and he can come in with a no punches type of attitude, but not on some YN elitist bullshit. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. So unless they give me a reason why he mad, then I ain't with that shit. They need to fix that. Period. Okay. Anywhoosies. We saw that Jada Parker came out and decided to address the NXT universe, and she had a lot to say. Essentially, what she told everybody was that she was not going to apologize for being who she was. And she said that people had a lot to say about her not being good, about her not being able to be there or shouldn't be in there, and how she needed to smile more, she needed to be more nice. And I am of the latter. I did say some shit about you, Jada. I'm not gonna lie. Do I think you need to smile more? No, I don't give a fuck about you smiling. What pissed me off the most about you was that you was always mad about every fucking thing. Even when you were the one who were getting all the opportunities, somehow everybody was in your way. And it's like, girl, this is NXT. You're getting all of the opportunities over all of the other girls. You were the one who was put up at the top of the mountain. Now, don't get me wrong, they didn't give you much. You know what I'm saying? But you basically was making it seem like the world owed you something too. But what got you together was people was telling you that you needed to humble yourself a bit. And I feel like you done got yourself there, but you still know how to be you. And I can respect that. But at the same time, loss after loss after loss ain't going to get you nothing but another loss unless you change your tactics. Because the bullshit that you was on, sweetheart, it was not working. But I see now you kind of got a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because you came out of that with the idea that you take up space and people don't like that. And you know what? You're right. You're right. That ain't nothing wrong with that. You focus on the space that you take up, but at the same time, your focus need to be on taking out those who are going to be a threat. And you are right to target Blake Monroe because she is a threat. But Blake Monroe also recognizes that you are a threat as well, and that's a problem. Okay, now I give Blake Monroe a lot of shit, and I give your big-headed ass a lot of shit. But one thing I do know is you two bitches fighting might be able to just get you where you need to be, but also help you in character development because Blake got you beat by a long shot in that department. And working with her could help you understand how to have character and how to shift when you need to shift. And that's something that I feel like you need to do. Ring-wise, I don't have no issues with you. I really don't. You got your own style and it works. And you ain't in there doing no crazy shit. You actually going for the gold. And I like that. The only problem I have with you is character work. You got to have some depth. And it looks like you trying to add that to you. And that part I can respect. So I'm going to let up on you for a little bit so I can see where you going to go. Okay. But for the most part, you did your big one with that promo because Blake came out there and tried to shut you down, but you didn't let her. And I appreciate that too. So I'm a give you some leg room. I'm gonna let you walk around a bit. I'm gonna let you breathe. Same thing for Keanu. I'm gonna let you breathe. But the moment that y'all start going on this angry, y'all getting on my nerves bullshit, unless you have a reason to be mad, I'm on yes. And it's just that simple. I don't know no other way to put it. You know. That's the only way I can give it to you. Okay. Now there was another match on the show. It was Vanity Project versus Chase U. And I got to be honest with you. The Chase U guys did an exceptional job in that match with Vanity Project. If you ask me, they were the better team in that match. They had better chemistry. They had better flow. They had better ring awareness. They looked better. They just have it together. But I think that them being in Chase U is not helping, and that's about to become a point of contention. The boy with the real long hair, y'all said that he's a second or third generation superstar. Somebody is his dad. I don't know if it's Finley. I want to say it was Fit Finley. Y'all said it was his dad. I'm not sure, but somebody in the comments will probably correct me. But the boy with the super long ponytail that's in, he need a haircut, by the way, but he has a super long ponytail with the half shaved head. Him. Um, he is not, he's not okay with what's been happening. He looked at Andre Chase and basically he was looking at he looked at Andre Chase and he looked at his partner and he was just like, this is not working. And that's the face that he gave. And you know what? He's right. I don't think that y'all should split up as a tag team, but I do think that y'all should leave Chase U. And I hate to say that, but sometimes you outgrow your teacher. You know what I'm saying? So even though you were able to kind of grow and Chase U, y'all not some little punk ass little boys anymore, chasing after Andre Chase. Y'all actually seem to have gotten yourselves together. Whatever you've been doing in the performance center, it is working and you look solid as a tag team. You just got to find your own identity outside of Chase U. You got to, because it was a good match with them, and they just outsmarted you in the match. That was all. They really didn't outwork you. They really didn't out wrestle you. You out wrestled them. I watched that match from start to finish. You out wrestled them. You were a better looking team. You had better flow and better chemistry. It was just one misstep that y'all didn't pay attention to, and they capitalized, and that was it. So I really, really hope I really, really hope that that works out for them and they end up going their separate ways from Chase U and making, and doing their own thing. I like Chase U for specific reasons, but I don't think that it works in terms of long term for character work. I think it works for the nice little pop, the fun, funny things, but it doesn't work in long term work, you know? But I see them developing and I know that they're doing great. And that is a good thing. So kudos to y'all. I'm proud of y'all. Now, let's get to the main nitty gritty. Okay. The girls are the ones who closed out the show today. Zaruka had a little segment earlier in the night, and essentially, what Zaria had a brutal match with Lei Ying Lee, and of course, the Elegance brand got involved in that, and that was a part of the reason why Zaria lost the title. She ended up getting injured pretty badly. She's banged up, but she was angry at Soul for leaving her in the ring. But Soul was basically, you know, taken out of the ring because of the Elegance brand. They kind of drew her away. And Zaria wasn't happy. She was pissed. So afterwards, um they were at the NXT locker room for the girls, and she basically was just like, look, just because I'm banged up doesn't mean I'm not going to do my best. But she said, this time, if we don't win the TNA tag team championships, don't blame me. Okay. And to be fair to Zaria, I kind of have to agree. But I don't know if they're gonna win. Elegance brand just got those tag team titles, but they've been doing shit crazy over in TNA for a while. So you never know. They got Stacks running around with the fucking title, wreaking havoc in TNA. You never know what can happen over there. So we'll just have to wait and see. But in this match, the girls seemed like they was on the same page. Zaruka, Ren QCC, and of course Fatal Influence went to battle to win this opportunity to face off against the Elegance brand. And even though everybody fought hard, Fatal Influence got a double soul snatch. And Zoruka was able to get the final pin, and Soul and Zarya are going to go up against the Elegance brand for the TNA Knockouts Championships. And of course, their concierge was in the audience watching and paying attention. You also saw that Fatal Influence was distraught at their loss, as well as Ren QCC. So it was a lot going on. But that was the show. Now, we saw OTM make their play for the NXT tag team titles, and they decided to ask for their opportunity next week. So it will be OTM versus Dark State for the NXT tag team championships, as well as 3 other qualifiers next week. You're going to have Keanu Carver facing off against Andre Chase. Miles Bourne is going up against Dark State's Dion Lennox. And of course, oh God, what's his name? I don't know this little nigga's name. So his last name is Drake, I guess. He holds the Evolve Championship. I don't know that man. He's a part of Vanity Project. He's the leader of Vanity Project. If you know his name, I really don't care. The leader of Vanity Project is going to face off against Joe Hendry for the qualifier match. So, you know, that's happening next week, and we love that for him. All right, let me see what Don was saying. He said, I was trying to figure out the point of the promo, to be honest, but I was like, yeah, you had a pussy ass attitude, a pissy ass attitude. The point of the promo, in my opinion, was to reintroduce herself as an anti-hero type of character. Jada Parker would work best as a go-between rather than having her just be a straight-up heel. I think that going up against Blake Monroe obviously is going to reestablish her in the locker room as a face, but not a baby face character. She also made it very clear she supported some of the other women in the locker room. She gave her big ups to Lola. She gave her big ups to Kendall Gray for everything that they were able to accomplish. And she talked about everybody in the locker room being able to do things, but she made sure to single out Blake and not give her flowers. She was like, yeah, but Blake Monroe seems to think that the spotlight only belongs to her. No flowers. I was like, bitch. Periana. Oh, man. God knows. All right. So let's get to the nitty gritty of what's really going on here with Mr. Trey Miguel. I'm going to take a quick little break, just a little tiny one, to reset so we can figure out what's going on with this. I'll be back. I'll put the link in the description box, well, rather in the comment section. If you want to come in, I do have rules. Listen, you come in here, you have some respect, you don't disrespect anybody, and you try to keep your intrusive thoughts to yourself. As long as you do that, you're more than welcome to come in and talk your shit. Now, people are going to disagree with you. Understand not everybody's going to agree. There's no need to have an argument or to fight about that. Just be cool about it. If you're in the comments, then be cool about it. I don't want you to have to get blocked.
Be easy, baby.
Right. Cadillac. Right. Baby, give some. That was good. That was good. I just need y'all to keep yourselves, be careful. You got to look at it real good. It's a pit in there.
Oh.
And you got to be, just, keep yourselves together. It's not that serious. It's wrestling after all. I know some aspects of it are serious, but it is just wrestling, okay? I'm going to take a quick break. I'll put the link in. If you want to come in, I'll be back.
Still don't know my words, still stressing perfection. Let you all in my mental, got me looking too desperate. Damn, you ain't desired.
finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me.
Rolling 80 wheels in a safety. Riding on you. Gotta roll over T, gotta give her release. Spread your legs down, down, I'm going out the heat. Hit the raw sounds when the rock up in your weed. I'ma roll on the forever, let her roll on me. Split this one down the middle, wake up in a harmony.
A claps. Don't close your eyes to get away. Just make my line and I'll arrange it.
I got my Midwest Melanin Mafia thing rolling. I was muted. Listen, yesterday I went live with my Midwest Melanin Mafia folk, and we talked all about TREY MIGUEL and what we thought was going on with this situation. Now, from what we understand, or from what I have read, and I did use multiple sources. We didn't just stick with one. We used multiple sources. TREY MIGUEL and his situation has a lot to do with some things that he said that he shouldn't have. And out of respect for, my folk, I'm just not going to read it. I will tell you that it's messed up. I'll give it that. But I want to give you some context because a lot of people are taking this and running with it, and they shouldn't. So here's the context. This happened 6 years ago during the pandemic in 2020. And it was on Facebook against another Facebook user. I'm not quite sure if it was like a troll or if it was another wrestler or whatever the case may be. But TREY MIGUEL was angry and he got the best of him. And he basically said something that was homophobic and out of line. Was it the worst homophobic statement I've heard or read? Not even close. There were no slurs being used, but it was alluding to the fact that the only reason the person was gay was because they were ugly. Essentially, in a nutshell, that's kind of what was said. You would have to go and search to read what he said verbatim. It is over on Twitter. That is at your discretion to read it. I'm not telling you you should. But from my understanding, I didn't subscribe to Fightful Select to read anything further because they have a more in-depth analysis of what actually happened. I didn't want to pay the coins to see what they were saying or what information they gathered. But from what I'm seeing online from various sources, the issue was that Warner Brothers Discovery didn't like what was said, and they felt like he should be basically pulled from the deal. And if he was a part of it, they didn't want the Rascals at all. So it was take TREY MIGUEL out, we'll take the other three. And I don't know, I feel some type of way about that. And I don't even talk like that. And I dead eyes, I'm like, I don't know if I like that or not. The situation seems very fishy to me. Very fishy to me. Let's run the gambit, shall we? Hold on a second. Now, there is a plethora of problematic wrestlers who have wrestled or currently wrestle to in AEW, right? When CM Punk got into that fight and it went public, they weren't trying to get rid of him because of that. I didn't see Warner Brothers Discovery come down and say, hey, he's got to go. Nothing. Jeff Hardy literally multiple DUI arrests, constantly off TV and time for rehab simply because he could not keep himself in check or keep himself together. And I understand that addiction is a disease. I understand that alcoholism can become an addiction. And of course, an addiction is a disease. I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm just saying, we're talking about problematic wrestlers that WWE, AEW didn't have to remove, even though they've done some egregious things. At least it's rumored. MJF MJF has multiple instances where he put his foot in his mouth on social media in regards to Black people and other people and his own religion. It's just ugly. It's just ugly. Okay. You got Sammy Guevara, from him having that weird shit going on with his ex fiance and marrying Tay Conti, to the situation where he was busted for saying some of the most egregious things about Mercedes Moné, to Darby Allin. Do I have to mention Darby Allin? There's a lot. There's a lot. And I really, yeah, Taz, Sammy Guevara. And I really can't believe that statement that was said was the one that was like, hey, you can't have a contract with us. It's weird because the same thing I said on the podcast yesterday, I'll say here. When it comes to AEW and their LGBTQ wrestlers, they're not very protective of them. They don't use them on television as often. They're not showing them. And I ain't saying WWE's any better. Don't get me wrong. They want somebody who fits the corporate mold, who isn't who isn't one foot in one world or looks a specific way. They got to have you look a specific way, even though you are a part of the LGBTQIA plus community. So as long as you are not an effeminate man, then it works, which is why Anthony Bowen is able to do what he's able to do. Nyla Rose doesn't get that same protection. Nyla Rose gets treated like she's an afterthought. She was the first trans woman to be women's champion anywhere that I can think of. And the fans are the ones who were the most disrespectful to her, discrediting her and her championship win simply because she didn't fit the mold of what they deemed to be a woman. They called her a man every week. It was disgusting behavior from the fans, but I did not see Warner Brothers Discovery coming out and saying anything about any of that. They weren't trying to protect her. They weren't trying to fight for her. And I'm not defending Trey Miguel and what he said, because here's the deal. Here's the context. Trey Miguel apologized and took full accountability for his actions. That was back then. Now we're back in 2026 and he's having to apologize and take accountability for his actions again. Meanwhile, and this is no shade to Zachary Wentz, but we have to call a spade a spade. Zachary Wentz was not only caught on camera, but he was dressed like Hitler, doing the Hail Hitler sign. And I didn't see Warner Brothers say, well, there's too much out there on you. You got to go. Nothing. Like, what's tea? Something about this stinks, and I don't think that that's it. Something about this ain't right. And all I'm going to say is, and I'll let y'all go to my other page to see what we said over there, because I really want y'all to go over to the Midwest Melanin Mafia, because honestly, TREY worked really hard to get the Mafia together and to do all of this. So I want y'all to go over there and listen to the podcast that's up. It's over on Down for the Counts YouTube page. I'll put the banner at the bottom. Y'all could go check it out and listen to the full podcast. We talk about Trey Miguel fairly early, so you don't have to worry about going through the whole podcast. But it was a decent episode. We were talking about WWE, the state of it, and the changes that needs to be made. And we also gave our predictions about Royal Rumble, and we also talked about NXT and the changes that it needs to do to be rectified. But that's how I feel about Trey Miguel. I think something else is going on here, and I'm not quite sure as to what, but you know, we will see. Okay. Now I know a lot of y'all are watching WWE Unreal. I have not watched the show yet. I don't think that I'm gonna watch it just yet. Um, I'm not really interested in watching Seth and Becky talk about their the heist of the century. I feel like that's self-explanatory. And I was talking to my friend Tears and she was telling me, "Oh, well," she said, "I understand what you're saying, but they do like show you how they committed to it." And I was like, "Okay, that's cool." You know, I'm just not I don't know. I'm not interested in it as much. I am interested in watching Naomi and listening to her, and I'm interested in listening to our truth. I'm interested in Chelsea because I feel like she's one of the realest ones you're gonna find in that company, and she's just a girl's girl. And I fucks with Chelsea, and she's
Chelsea
funny.
isn't in it as much as I would have liked her to be in it.
That sucks because I
So
like
she's
listening to
in
Chelsea.
it. Penta's in it a little bit. Um, you know who was in there surprisingly much, and I was very shocked by was Lyra Valkyria.
Oh, they did a lot on Lyra this time.
Especially
Yeah.
towards like the latter half. The good thing is at the end they said that they're going to be having more episodes in the summertime, which
Okay.
wasn't shocked because I said there's no way in hell they're not going to have, because I know Netflix is obsessed with Unreal,
Yeah, they are.
and I know there's no way in fucking hell Netflix was going to allow them to have AJ Lee come back and them have no recording of the backstage of it.
And not talk about John Cena's retirement either.
Yes, like the final part of his retirement, like there's no way in fucking
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah.
As soon as I
I'm
saw
just
that summer, I said they're doing an AJ Lee episode.
fine. I don't care.
I would like to see the behind the scenes of that.
I'm just not interested in talk. I'm not interested in watching the story of like Seth and them and how they pulled off everything because we already know that. And I'm like, it's kind of self-explanatory at this point, but I understand why they're doing it, and they made that the focal point of this particular half of the season. Me personally, I would have focused more on Naomi and her pregnancy, but that's just me.
They're not that far yet.
Ugh, that sucks.
That's why I think that's another reason why I think they're having summer episodes. They like just end SummerSlam. Like that's the end of the episode is SummerSlam, or the end of the series. I mean, the end of like the season is SummerSlam.
They took 5 episodes to talk about SummerSlam.
No, I mean like that's how slow they're moving.
Okay.
Like it's not like the last season where they like covered everything
In
all
like
like
one or two episodes.
yeah, like there's like
Hmm.
everything is more stretched out.
I don't know if I like that either, but I'll watch it because I got a bunch of people asking me to do the overview of Unreal, and I'm like, I wasn't going to honestly, but I will do it because you're asking me to, so it's fine. Other than that, wrestling's been pretty quiet. Um, Champa did release a statement today. If you care. Let me see. Here it is. I'm gonna put it up so y'all can see. He said, I'm gonna take the chat down. He said, in the very near future, my contract with the WWE will officially come to an end, and I'd like to thank every single person who contributed to the last 10 years of this incredible journey. Camera crew, ring crew, hair, makeup team. Well, you was a part of the hair team. Seamstresses, referees, creative, producers, catering, commentators, ring announcers, travel department, medical, talents, and anybody I may have missed. A very special thank you to all of the men and women who I've shared the ring and locker room with. Nothing but love and respect. And I would be remiss to not give a special thank you to my Black and Gold family. You will forever hold an incredibly special place in my heart. To the fans who have shown love and support over the last 2 decades, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And that was it. He's leaving, and I'm assuming he's going to AEW. If you care.
Yeah, no. Wish him the best, though. I don't know how much he thinks he wants or needs to do in the business. I'm just saying. I think he's done enough.
Respectfully, I have to agree. I think that when it comes to Johnny Gargano and Ciampa, they kind of screwed themselves when they were in NXT and not wanting to come up to the main roster. You kind of put yourselves in a position where you didn't get quite the time you could have gotten, and that's on y'all. You stifled NXT for a long time, and that is what's holding your career back. I don't think it has anything to do with WWE. It may with some of their booking and everything, but to be fair,
Why are we gonna book a 40-something-year man with a debilitating neck injury? Like, are we fucking for real?
When I've got guys like Obafemi and I've got guys like Javon Evans, I've got guys like Trick Williams, Sean Legacy, you've got guys like Penna, you've got Ray Phoenix, you have Dragon Lee, you've got Dominic Mysterio, probably one of your biggest budding stars in WWE. You have people who are there who surpassed you, and you wanted to stay where you were safe, and you being safe, it cost you, unfortunately. And now, because you have to work your way up from the bottom, you're not happy. And I'm fine with you leaving when you're not happy. I prefer it. And you're not being disrespectful or rude about it, so I ain't gonna be disrespectful or rude to you. I'm just calling it like I see it. And I love Ciampa, but at the same time, if I'm booking and you haven't gotten over with the crowd yet, I'm not going to book you to be the next guy to take over a title. I'm not going to do it. You don't get a pop. DIY barely gets a pop when they go out there. They don't even get pop when they're just singles competitors. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's all I can tell you.
Feel for him, but it's time to hit the road, Jack. Do 7 hours of some shit. I'm trying to see your ass on Dynamite. Everybody's flip flopping shows. Apparently, Evil might go to WWE.
That's what I saw. They say New Japan is it's going downhill. It's going downhill a lot, and they're not happy. I saw some UK podcasters say that AEW should buy him, and I was like, "What?"
That's why I'm forgetting his name, but that's why that one wrestler became part of management because it got so bad. And I mean, like, he's kind of trying, but it still sucks. Like, it doesn't completely suck. So the difference is New Japan sucking and WWE sucking are two different levels.
Fair.
Because even if New Japan may suck right now, the wrestling is still good. In WWE, when one thing sucks, everything sucks about it. The food, the matches, everything's garbage. The outfits, everything's garbage.
Yeah.
So, and because people are so used to the consistency, people are tripping. And rightfully so. So, and not only that, just like shady deals, how they're treating like employees. Like, it's like a lot of shit. Oops, sorry. I know this is loud as fuck. Sorry. My bad, y'all.
Ugh, it just kicked me out.
I was like completely silent. I was like,
The whole thing just shut down. My Wi-Fi went out. And then everything went dark. Anywhoosies. There's a question here from Claw. They said, do you guys think Timothy Thatcher will be a big star on the main roster? And I'm just like, well, is Timothy Thatcher in Evolve? I'm confused.
I think so. I think I randomly saw him in something, so probably.
I haven't seen Timothy Thatcher in years. But if he's in Evolve, yeah, he'll be fine on the main roster. Honestly. Always thought he should have been on the main roster to begin with. I liked Timothy Thatcher when he was in NXT. His and what's the name's Fight Pit was the only Fight Pit I really enjoyed. Um,
That's because he really be fighting niggas.
yes, I wouldn't mind Thatcher in on the main roster. I would like for him and Gunther to go at it if he's gonna be on the main roster because I know that shit's gonna eat every time. Um, so yeah, if Thatcher is in Evolve, he's already set. He's wrestled everywhere by now. He's already set, and he should be on the main roster. He shouldn't be in Evolve. He shouldn't be there. I have this before all the wrestlers who go to AEW get injured and we never see them on TV. Adam Cole, we haven't seen Keith Lee in years. Adam Cole was on television before he got injured. In fact, he held titles. Was it a main title? No, I believe it was the trios title.
He had like what is that men's one, the TNT?
That it wasn't the international one
He had
or the
something.
TNT title.
One of them
He held,
ass titles.
yeah, he held one of those singles titles, and then Undisputed Kingdom had championships at some point. I don't remember, but he wasn't just there and then got injured and wasn't on TV. Adam Cole was being used. He ended up getting injured really badly, and then I guess because of the concussions, they were like, "You're gonna have to sit this one out for a while." As far as Keith Lee is concerned, go get some water, Junior.
And I didn't even know Adam Cole even got concussions that bad.
I didn't know that either. But from what I was looking at online, that's what they were saying the issue was concussions. Now, could I be wrong? Yes, I could be wrong. So I'm saying look it up for yourself.
I'm pretty sure it is concussions, though.
That's what I thought, but I could be wrong, like I said. And everyone else who ever go over, get fed a title shot and put in the back but want to talk trash about WWE, but doing the same thing they did in WWE and AEW. Now, this is where I disagree. The problem is not what happens when they go over there. The problem is the tribalism. Y'all are so hell bent on people being in one place and letting that one place be the thing that sets them up for life and gives them the opportunity they deserve. And I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I feel like if you can leave WWE and go to AEW and make yourself into a household name, that's great. That's something that you should do. If it's an opportunity somewhere else, why not take it? It's just like when you have a regular 9 to 5. When you get a job, you get an offer from somewhere else, you take the offer, you take the job because this is a better opportunity for you than what's being given to you right now. It's no different.
Like Tony would have never been able to do the gimmick that she's doing now at WWE.
No. And she needed the space to be able to do that. I disagree with how she went about it.
Yes.
You know, the walkout thing, I didn't like that, but she did what she had to, and that part I can respect. I just don't like how on Tony's hand it was she needed to do it for her mental health, but when it came to Mercedes and Naomi, they got demonized. I didn't like that. I still don't. So, anywho, it's not about where they go and what they and about all that other bullshit. Just knock that noise out. It's really about the opportunities that they are allowed to be given. If AEW can offer them a better opportunity, I say take it. 1000%. Everybody in WWE can eat, but they're not all going to eat at the same table. I'm sorry.
Shit, look how much better off Ricochet is.
Facts. Because Ricochet was stuck in that mid card and he's in the mid card at AEW, but at least he has some really good matches over there and he's got great character progression. He has shifted. He's annoying, but he's doing his job. He's supposed
Yeah,
to
he
be like,
has a belt.
yeah, yeah. Gunther and Timothy were a team. Where the fuck was I at?
What?
When were Gunther and Timothy Thatcher a team?
Oh yeah, he was in ring camp. I keep forgetting about that on the Indies. So
That's why I don't know. Okay.
so on so in case people didn't know, Imperium on the Indies was a ring camp. It had Thatcher, Gunther, Ludwig, and I think Fabian was in there.
Mm-hmm.
I always I always forget. I'm pretty sure it was Fabian. It was Fabian.
Mm-hmm.
And
Aaliyah said it was 2016 to 2018. I did not know that. She said Fabian was in there. You were right.
okay. But yeah, but that's how I also got to know who Gunther was ring camp, because I was like, why they got I said, why they got this theme song? Because they had Sympathy, whatever as their theme song.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a crazy, and like at that time, to me in wrestling, that was the craziest shit I ever seen, and I liked them
A
ever since.
classical theme song
And I
as
was
your
like, I said, they came out. I said, ooh, I said, this is a little Germany. I said,
yeah,
we need to
it
relax a little bit.
is.
And then and then I actually started watching them, and I'm like, oh no, I get it. I said, they're just European. So that's even
Mhm.
worse.
Oh, that's worse. Oh shit!
Oh my god, I'm so sick of Megan Bay not knowing how to wrestle still. I'm so tired.
I thought she got it together.
Ugh. So not in this match.
So, like what Jay said, do y'all think Penelope Ford would be good in NXT? Well, cause I don't have a lot of history on Penelope. Nicole has more on Penelope than I do, so I'll let her answer that first, and then I'll give my 2 cents on it.
The short answer is yes, the long answer is no. Which means her and Kit, because I said this like 2 years ago,
She did say
that they needed to leave AEW. I was like, I know they love them. All their friends are there. I mean, that's when they got together. Yeah, that's where they got together at, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I love and appreciate that for them. But they're not doing enough for them. And what they're able to do, they would get over in this audience. So I'm like, just go. I was like, as long as you leave on good terms, you can literally come
go
back.
back. Yeah, you could go back.
There's been a few people who have literally come back. Andrade has fucking come back there twice.
Yeah.
Especially according to the last way he left, apparently he was like trying to fight Zammy to get fired.
Yeah.
Yet they let him come back.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying, I was like, as long as that's why I get so frustrated sometimes with these wrestlers. When it's like, as long as you leave on good terms, you can come back.
Yeah.
If you have a spot that is so great and so big there, you are that loved and valued by the audience, they will welcome you back. They will have a pop for you. Like, go.
Yeah.
But they should have gone 2 years ago. Now it's too late.
Because somebody like them is already there.
There's too many people who are sort of like them, but not like them. It's like also like that ship has sailed. And I hate to say it like that, but that ship has sailed for them, unfortunately. The only few people who kind of has time left is I was just thinking about this person too.
Mm,
Someone like a Trishadora,
yeah.
um, someone who's leaving at the right time. Well, I mean,
Ooh, Anna
a
J.
pair. Anna J. Yeah, Anna J. So rumor is that she's going to be gone after her contract is up, which is really looking like it because they have not used her since. I think Tay Conti they've had on. I think few and far between, but they have not had her on TV since they lost.
Uh-uh.
So I
Well,
also think
Brit.
she's gone. Her and Britt are going. They
Mhm.
only got a little bit left in that clock. So if they don't go during this year, then it's too late for both of them. This is their last year. This year is their expiration date. They got to go. Britt needs to go really bad because she's gonna need to, which I think this should be like another conversation. Um, but I think she needs to also go. She needs to like completely reinvent herself when she gets there.
I believe that Penelope could leave and go to NXT and thrive. Um, I generally think that she should have. I agree with Nicole. She should have left a while ago. Um, I like Penelope. I like her style of wrestling, and I think if she were to go, they could really utilize her, especially if they pull Fatal of Influence up. You don't have to do another faction like that, but Penelope has the look to be able to pull off anything, and then she has a really deep skill in wrestling to make it work. So I would go after her, even if it was too late. I would go after her. Um, I would love to see her in NXT. Honestly, I just feel like NXT has a thriving environment for women in general, and she's one of those girls who has everything and can be basically put in a slot and would fit. She doesn't have to have a lot to fix. She may need to shift how she wrestles slightly, but she's just one of those people that has it. And I would have her. I would go after her. I wouldn't care. So I think she should
Only
go.
the only bad thing about Penelope in ring wise, which Tiff touched about, she has so few and far. She has so much time in between her TV matches that she sometimes doesn't wrestle like she isn't where she's supposed to be for the camera.
Okay. That's something that got to be fixed
Yeah.
for sure. But I mean, given how rigorous NXT is with their PC scheduling of their constant need to sharpen their skills, and then them being on TV, and they also travel, she'll pick up on it. She'll learn it quickly. So I still go get her.
And
I
they
would
be
still go
put
get
I
her.
don't know, and they be putting them bitches in a fucking factory.
I'm telling you.
Something wrong over there. He got them in a
Uh
sweatshop. I don't know what is going on. He got them. I think he got them like them fucking Joshis when they go over there to Japan.
because they be turning
And
out the girls.
they be having them like the young lions, like sleeping on the floors, cleaning the
Mhm.
mats. I'm
No.
serious. I low key kind of think that's what they do. Because that doesn't make sense.
He said, "Do y'all think if Anna Jay went to WWE, she would do good?" I have
Um
no knowledge of Anna Jay, so I can't give you
I
anything on
hated her
her.
when she first got the AEW. She fucking sucked. Um oh my god, she pissed me off. Um, I hate to say it like this. Anna Jay she's an okay wrestler. Her character work is okay.
Mhm.
She's very pretty. If they can find the right gimmick, she'll be fine.
Or she'll end up like
I hate to
Carmen.
put it like that. She'll be like a and I don't even like putting Maxine like this. I'm about to think of the male version. Hold on a second. You know who she's like? She's like, I hate to do this to him, but she's like a Chad Gable.
Ooh, child.
Like on paper,
It's excellent.
it should everything should make sense on paper, but they lied about something that's on that paper.
That execution doesn't go. It's not all the way curling all the way over.
So they
You
rated
got-
themselves a A in a section that they really should have rated themselves a C.
Oh, that's like lying about your height.
Yeah, like there's something off, and they won't admit that it's off, or does not want to do anything to kind of like fix that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's always going to stop them from really getting up there and being, I hate to use him as an example, but being like a Jey Uso. Because that's a real high, that's a perfect A. That A fucked up a curb for a lot of people, but that C section of his is low-key a D section. And the only reason he's not at the lower card is because that A section is so fucking high. I feel like that made sense.
No, it did. Perfectly.
Well,
I don't know.
I'm a little high, so I just want to make sure that made sense because it made sense in my head.
It made sense. It made sense. Powerhouse Hobbs. I think Hobbs will be fine.
I think he'll probably be good, to be honest, and that would make me sick. But you know what? There's too much bad shit going on. I unfortunately got to root for everybody black.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is. We came to terms with it with Swerve, where like there's too much going on.
Did we?
Yes, but we don't say it's only one sort of nice thing like a month. It's never too much. Never too much. So this is the one nice thing I said about him this month. So that's it for the month.
All right.
I mean, I don't have no ill will towards Swerve. Oh shit, my
that little angry boy on NXT is really gonna push the buttons.
No, because see, this is why I was telling Don when he was in the group chat.
Oh my god.
I was like, why are you mad? Like,
we were talking about it before we went live yesterday. I was like, I'm so mad at him because he's gonna say something else real crazy.
Yeah.
He's already said two real separately has said and did two crazy fucking things already.
I'm like,
and just got promoted up on TV, and he's probably gonna win that fucking qualifier.
Yeah. He's gonna beat the hell out of Andre Chase.
He might honestly win the fucking match.
He might.
He must wrestle real. I was like, Sean, Sean must think he is just the second coming of him, because there is no way that Sean there's no way they're dealing with that unless he is that good in the ring.
He gotta be good, because Booker is not happy. And sometimes with Booker, you can't tell if that's his poker face or if he really believe that. Like,
and I was looking at him, I said, oh, he is mad.
I ain't never seen that man speechless.
He asked him a question. He ain't had shit to say.
He didn't have nothing to say.
And Vic Joseph just sitting there. And you can tell,
okay,
because Booker freaking got war flashbacks, and you can tell that Booker a couple minutes later, once he calmed out, you could tell that he felt bad.
Then they played the clip.
He was you could tell that he felt bad that he ignored Vic, because he was being overly nice to him during that whole match. And usually, obviously, he's a heel commentary, but whatever. But he was too nice to him. I said, oh, he feels bad.
Ricky was just cutting up. Just fucking cutting up.
He's messy.
It completely bypassed the elephant in the room. It was just acting a goddamn fool. And I was like, you know what? Talk your shit, Ricky. Whatever. Between you and Ethan Page, y'all are a fucking riot.
Go ahead,
Ethan got the whole damn men's division on his back.
The whole division.
Literally.
I know his back be hurting every week.
And
Every Tuesday.
I was like, who's gonna take the title from him? I wanted to be Miles Bourne because it seemed like he keeps egging Miles on. And these last couple of weeks, he's been going after Miles for some reason. But it looked like Miles might be getting, he keep listening to his tutor, Ethan Page. So he's been taking initiative, as they put it.
I low-key don't want him to lose it.
I mean,
he must.
He got to.
I know. I low-key don't want him to lose it.
He has been doing really good.
I also
been doing really good.
Really, and I think this is why he's like really happy in NXT. I'm just really happy that he got the chance to showcase himself, like he always wanted.
Oh yeah.
Like this is all he asked for in AEW.
But
not even to be, he's a champion, whatever, before someone starts, yapping about that shit. But it's about being consistently on TV, consistently like building his character. Like that's what he wanted. That's all he wanted.
That's what you want, the end goal.
I think that's all anybody ever wants.
He like, I don't even need to be the main bitch.
I just want to tell a story. And that's a vibe I can fuck with.
Like, that's a bad bitch. Like, I'm sorry.
Oh, shit. That just...
My God, today. He did great, though. I like Ethan as champ. So we shall see where it goes from here.
Yeah, and shout out to my new man. The French luchador.
Oh, Elio Lafleur.
Hotel Hoova. But no, he's cool. He's swift.
I was
like, I didn't even know France had luchadors. Damn, they're cold.
That boy been training since he was 16. And he won that mass fair and square. He been out there working ever since. Every time I turn around,
me.
Okay.
That bitch was
the wrestlers getting younger and younger, child. I said, Lord. This French man coming in here with this mask and tearing niggas up. Now a match between him and Sean Legacy. I'm with that.
Just imagine where I'd be by now.
Baron Corbin went to AEW Dynamite.
Good for him.
What was he doing? What does he go by now?
Good for you, Baron.
By Bishop.
Who? Bishop Dyer.
Yeah, he goes by Bishop.
You should have switched it.
Corbin Baron.
No, Dyer Bishop.
Okay, fair enough.
Bishop Dyer. You sound like some white shit.
Billy Gunn and his son Austin are back in AEW too.
What?
Billy Gunn and Austin came back.
Billy Kay.
Billy Gunn.
Gunn. I forgot who that is. Shit.
Good Lord.
What cares about that? Damn.
Oh my God.
Not Mr. Ass.
Exactly. Who cares?
Mr. Ass I can't quit.
I thought it was somebody important.
No, ma'am.
He's
So
important to the
here's the deal when it
community.
comes to shut up. When it
MJF
comes
look
to
MJF
when it
looks
comes to
fucking
AEW
crazy.
and so there was an issue with the discrepancy of AEW and their streaming because the Warner Brothers owns HBO Max, and they were sold to Netflix. Well, at least part of their catalog was sold to Netflix, from what I understand. People were concerned with whether AEW had to join in Netflix in terms of their streaming with the deal that they have with HBO Max. And from my understanding, they do not. They will continue to stream on HBO Max, and that's not going to cross. But they said after their contract runs out, they don't know what they will do, if they're going to continue with HBO Max or move over to somewhere else. I said from the beginning that they should have went to Amazon Prime, but
Amazon.
they chose it.
Nobody's over there.
Yeah, I deal with it. Then I saw. Did y'all see that video of President Trump shitting himself on Fox and Friends?
What? It's probably AI.
No, Nicole,
Mm-mm.
it's not, babe.
He got doo-doo looking through.
That
you
man sat
serious?
there. Yes.
Looking through his pants.
Well, I feel like he's had like a catheter for like a year, like a couple of years now.
No, he does have a sphincter problem from some tent pole thing that got in his butt. I don't know how that happened. Don't ask me. I didn't look it up.
Right.
So he has a ruptured or torn sphincter, and so he has. It looks like he has uncontrollable bowel movements. But instead of him like wearing a fucking diaper, he's sitting there on Fox and Friends, and I kid you not,
There is no
there's
way.
this
I gotta see this.
Don, the video that I sent in the group chat, send it in the main group chat.
Is this
so she can see
this
it?
This is the man that y'all rigged the election for.
No, for real. He's sitting there, and all of a sudden, this brown liquid, and it's not like it's liquidy. Very much. They all sitting there, all of a sudden they smelling it, and they're trying to keep the focus on the conversation, and it's just it's so bad. And I said, this can't be real. It definitely is. It definitely happened.
He knew what the fuck was going on.
And he kept talking like he didn't shit on himself. And I was like, oh.
They would have had to arrest me that day.
Did you just
excuse the fuck out of me? Are you shitting on the couch?
And you heard it. The big thing is he's mic'd up, so you heard him do it.
All in my fucking ear and shit, and you shitting on the couch? You would have to arrest me.
It was so bad.
Charge me. Book me, bitch, because I said the fuck I said.
Who do y'all think is taking the title off of JC and Izzy?
Izzy? No, okay. If anybody, it would be
give it to Tatum.
Tatum.
Izzy don't need the title, no way.
Titanium Tatum. She should steal that.
They had their little conversation in their little dugout and their little hideaway. And Izzy sitting up there with looking like Miss Witchy-Poo with the title over her shoulder.
That's crazy.
Yes.
That girl said it ain't no looking like play
I
over.
told you. So
you got the upper hand, bitch.
Tatum can take it off of her. But
I feel like it's that girl from Evolve who's probably gonna take it off of her.
Who, Kendall?
Yeah.
I don't care. As long as she ain't got the Evolve title, she can do it.
Yeah, she gotta drop one. She has to drop it. At first I thought it would be Blake, but I was like, I don't know what they're doing with her and Jada Parker.
It looks like they started some type of non-title feud between the two of them, which is fine. But
I know,
JC
but
doesn't have a challenger.
neither one of them can lose.
Right now, JC Jane don't even have a challenger. Don't they got the next
That's
PLE
why I'm
coming up with
saying
Vengeance?
they tied up the two worst possible people to get put together. They did, because they both need to be in a different division from each other, like, especially with all the other girls gone.
Yeah.
It's like
And then
that's such a waste of like people.
I think Lola should get the title, even if it's for a little bit off of Izzy. Lola could get it, and then you can have Lola drop it to Tatum if you want to do it that way. She's been there long enough; she's earned it.
Yeah, because she's probably not long for NXT anyways.
Yeah,
she'll probably be there a little bit longer, but not that much longer.
She already want her man to be on the cover of 2K26, and I said, girl, unless they gonna go back to OG Judgment Days or put the Terror Twins on there together. I love Damian Priest, but he ain't got the cover of the video game. Not yet.
Okay. Relax, mama. I feel like it might be AJ.
That's what everybody said. Yes, he pooped his pants. Sitting right there, just shit himself.
Yes.
And they didn't say anything. And I'm like,
my
y'all,
thing is, so did they make the audience leave before
when he got up?
got
Like, I mean, right. Ma'am, I don't know. But he shit his pants. And he used to then there's a video going around of one of the guys who was on The Apprentice, and he was like, Trump regularly shits his pants and pisses on himself, and he has to have a bodyguard wipe him. They called the bodyguard nickname was Wet Wipes. It was Wet Wipes and Wet Ones. And I said, you telling me that this grown man have to have somebody wipe his ass for him? I know you lying. I know you're
decades.
Lying. They would have to stop filming so Trump could go get his ass wiped and cleaned up. And I said, oh.
And y'all knowing this, and he had to.
And they knew.
To the pit talking about Joe Biden is thick.
That's what I was saying. You cannot even control
even
your butt, sir.
Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
If they had to put this shit out a few years ago, we wouldn't be in this mess. I cannot with these people. Not an old shitty booty ass. That's crazy. Not a Nigerian scam. That man that thought that black lady was a part of the scam, that he got scammed out of that money, and he ended up killing that delivery lady. That was sad. He kidnapped her, tortured her, and then I think he killed her after that.
Oh my God.
Yes, it's a white couch, Rico.
Y'all can't let people live after y'all torture them. Y'all gotta kill them.
He had that lady kidnapped in that house, trying to find out where his money was. And the lady said that she doesn't know anything. All she was a delivery driver. He did not believe her. And he had her tortured in that house and he killed her. And I said, ooh. He on trial right now. I hope they throw the book at him. Tiff, do y'all see Piper coming back from injury? Unfortunately, I can't give you that answer. From what I understand, Piper has a very serious neck injury.
Yeah.
We just want her to have a good quality of life.
Yeah, I just want her to be healthy and happy. Her wrestling is not a priority for me. So, as far as her Wrestling, I don't need her to wrestle. I just need her to be okay. Same thing for Kevin Owens, if I'm being fair. He has a whole family. So does Piper. I'd rather them be living healthy, can move, walk, talk, rather than to try to come back and wrestle. It's not worth it. We'll be in hell if they let these midterms go. That's for damn sure. Me and my roommate were talking about the snow. We're predicted to get this weekend, and she said, "Oh, the world is ending 100% over snow."
Wild.
Yeah, y'all scared, huh? Listen, I live in Ohio. Okay, I live in Ohio. So snow does not begin the end. It's not the beginning of the end for me.
Okay, honey, I can't.
We've had worse snowstorms than this. Honestly, we've had worse than this.
Bitch,
There were
we
times
used
where
to
it was.
get, we haven't gotten, oh gosh, I feel this winter, I feel like it's going to be bad anyways. But we used to
Mhm.
get like a couple of feet of snow.
Yes, we up to your ankles, mid
Mhm.
calf levels of snow.
I remember one time,
Yes.
I was young. I don't think I was like a kid. I was like kid. I think I was between like, I don't know, like 11, 13, or some shit like that. But I remember it got up to like my waist. Like it was bad.
It's bad, and it was like 17 below, where it was so cold you couldn't even go outside
Yeah.
because they feared that we would get frostbitten.
Mm-hmm.
And they
So no,
like,
it's not the end of the world.
and over by me, like because it was so bad, they weren't even charging people that month
Mm-mm.
for electric. Like that's how bad it was.
And they had to check your water to make sure your water would run because the pipes would freeze.
Yep.
That's how cold it was. So
And then
I
water,
can
yep,
tell y'all
because
don't.
our water department almost fucking went on a strike
Hmm.
because they wanted to get paid more during all that.
Yep. Them trucks, them ocean trucks out there putting that salt down and shit. They
Make it
almost went on
bake.
strike one year because they wasn't paying them enough money, and the city had to hurry up and reach an agreement with them so they can get their money. So we don't be on these damn streets getting fucked up around here.
Then people
The
make their
world not
fucking money.
ending over some ice. It's not ending over some ice and snow.
There's
Y'all
ice
niggas just not used to it.
all literally all winter. That's why I don't like driving back. That's why I don't like driving back to work when it closed, because especially during a winter, because it's like I'm probably gonna hit black ice in this area.
Please don't.
But I was like, but I just drive slow and listen to a podcast.
Yep, that's it. It's cold outside. Shit. This supposed to drop to 19 tomorrow, and in the morning it'd be like 6 degrees outside. It's fucking cold.
Our lows are in the negatives on for Saturday and Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be freezing. I don't even know if I'm gonna let my
Yeah,
nephew go to
I'm
school
sure.
tomorrow because it's cold. She went grocery shopping and all the stores have been picked clean. That's because y'all niggas is tripping.
Oh my god, y'all need to relax. It snows 2 inches. Everybody thinks
And
it's
y'all are
fucking
freaking
Armageddon.
out.
I say, if you don't
Right.
shut the fuck up and use your weed whacker as a and just get rid of that snow. Like get your leaf blower. Your leaf blower will
Just get you
probably
some
get rid of the
salt.
snow.
Right. And get you some salt so you can walk. You're fine. It's no big
And,
deal.
and if they don't have the sidewalk salt, just use the big chunks of kosher salt.
Yeah, it
Or
does
I
work. Right.
and so does iodine salt, but you iodine salt like the cheap one, like the Morton shit. But
Yeah.
you got to use a lot.
A lot of it. Because it's so fine.
So you would have to buy like 4 of those.
Yeah. She said, I think I might get 8 to 12 inches of snow on Sunday where I'm at. It's because there's a squall coming where the cold air from the bottom is smacking against the Arctic air that's coming down. And that's what's causing the big storm that's getting ready to come. So all y'all gotta do is just make sure y'all got enough food in y'all house in case things get a little hectic, knuckle down, and just ride it out. It's a part of life. It's just what we have
Make
to go
sure
through.
they can't shut off your heat while it's this cold. It's illegal. But so you're
Yeah.
not bored, make sure you pay that Wi-Fi bill.
Yeah, and keep your phone charged and make sure you have a charger block that is charged.
Yep, I was about to say
Please.
your portable charger, keep that charged. Also, have a lot of ready to eat foods.
Just in
Yep.
case, a little lighter.
Yeah, and you're gonna need to get you some candles or one of them floodlight lamps. You need to get some of those just in case the lights go out. And keep blankets. You're gonna need plenty of blankets if the lights go out. But you have to get a little hood like we do, turn on your oven and let that heat up the house. And just
And get a good space heater.
yeah. Yeah. And if
I
you got
forgot I
drafty
had even
windows,
still had a space heater until I was randomly digging in my closet for something the other day.
oh,
And I was like, oh
if
shit. I was like, I didn't even remember it still had a heater, but I forgot my old place since my room was like was a new attachment to the house. It would always be freezing in there in the
mhm.
winter time unless I really cranked up the heat, but the rest of the house would be fucking boiling and I would be just kind of warm. So I like it. I was like, that doesn't make sense. So I would always be cold and I just got like a space heater for the winters whenever I would be like super, super cold.
So you also if you want to like prevent like cold air from coming in, if your windows are a little drafty, you can take some plastic and put it up to your windows with just some tape. It'll help keep the heat in and it'll keep that cold air from running through your house. Little things help. Well, that's good, Kayla. You don't have to work. She told me that I said it's just 2 days. It is just 2 days. I might bake on Sunday like my mom used to do. Well, that's sweet. Oh, if we lose power, I'm cooked because my phone doesn't charge through the port anymore. Well, how the hell do you charge your phone, sir? Because I'm so confused.
Probably if he has an iPhone, you can those magnetic flat chargers.
Oh, the wireless ones.
Yeah.
The MagSafe. Okay. I don't know what you're gonna do, Rico, but your ass need to get a new phone. I don't know, suck it up and butter up to your mama. I don't know, tell her you got a girlfriend or something.
Hell no.
I'm for real. I'm dead ass serious.
Yeah, tell her you got a girlfriend. You moved in with her. She's taking care of you.
Yeah, tell your homegirl, your roommate, that you to pretend to be your girlfriend, and then after you get your phone, just tell your mom y'all randomly broke up, and
She called me cheating. I was broke. We broke up. Who are you cheating on her with?
just lie. Shit.
Ah. Um.
Peach cobbler cookies. There's recipes on the internet for peach cobbler cookies, so if you want to try it out, go ahead.
How does that sound? I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really like over dramatic cookies, so it sounds like diabetes to me.
Those are
Not
dope.
diabetes.
I hate over
Oh,
dramatic
fire. You
cookies.
want
Like, what are
those?
we doing?
I don't need a lot going on with cookies either, but I do like I am infatuated
Sweet
with
potato
like they
crumble
had
cookie.
the well I don't like sweet potato pie on no cookie. I don't want that.
What's wrong with y'all? Like, we don't have to do that.
But I
You
do
put on
like
the
the
cake.
cookie at Crumble that they had about 2 weeks ago. It was a chocolate vanilla swirl cookie. It was supposed to mimic chocolate ice cream, and they put like a what is it, ice cream cone. They broke it up and put it on top. It was so good because of the icing. I mean, the frosting they put on there. That frosting was light, like whipped cream, and it was so good. The cookie was good. That is one of my favorites. Other than that, I don't need a lot going on with cookies. Do I mind a cookie with fruit on it? No. Do I need it to have cream cheese frosting on it? No. I'm okay
That's
with a
what I'm saying.
good.
I can't stand no cream cheese frosting. I can't
I like
stand
it
it.
when
I
it
hate
needs to
it.
be on specific things. I like cream
Mm-mm.
cheese frosting on I like it on cinnamon rolls, and
I
I
like
like
I
it
like cream
on.
cheese.
I love cream cheese, so I
I
like it on
like
cinnamon
cream.
It's
I
rolls.
crazy.
don't
I could
like
do
cream
cream
cheese. I like
cheese.
cream cheese and cream cheese frosting.
I do,
I could do cream cheese. I just can't do cream cheese frosted. I don't know.
and I like it on red
I
velvet cake.
I use white.
The frosting I fucking can't stand is like that whipped one. Actually, there's two. Is that whipped? It's like you get it at like when you get a cake from like I don't know, like apples or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're from Ohio, well, northern Ohio, you know what apples is. Like you got your cake from there.
Okay, so is
And
it
I hate
like whipped cream style or like
yeah. Yeah, it pisses me
okay?
off. It's like Cool Whip.
Yeah, it feels cheap.
It just tastes like it tastes like the projects. Like I can't stand it.
She said it tastes like the projects.
It's
Lord
so
have
ghetto.
mercy.
Mm.
I can't with her. I
You
can't with her.
gonna lie. I
I'm not
prefer
I'm
lying
butter.
not
though.
a. I
It's
like.
so
I mean,
project.
I'm not a fan of store brand frosting at all. I don't like it.
Now
But
I'm
I
mad
do
thinking
like.
about it.
But I do like. There's a brand of frosting called Better Cream, and it they sell it in GFS, and you can use it to put it on cakes and stuff. I do like it. It's very light. It does have that whipped airy texture to it, but I like that. I prefer it, and it's not super sweet. So I like that type of icing.
I miss GFS. Oh,
Oh, you missed it? There's
Jesus
GFS.
Christ.
No,
The
it's not.
deals, the deals, the
There is no
deals.
GFS in Atlanta.
It sure ain't.
I thought it was, but it's not.
No, it's
It's
not.
a
Just
it's a Midwest and Northeast thing. Because
Mhm.
there's one in Tennessee, there's one in Philly. There's not one in Atlanta. I thought it was. There's a restaurant depot down there though, which I go to restaurant depot
No.
regularly. I'll be in that bitch. That's where we get the flour and sugar from, and our oil in this house. It's constantly feeding an army of people in here.
we
Mm.
love to see it.
Do we? Because I'm tired. I made there's this on TikTok they had the bean salads that was really popular, and I saw one, and I was like, I think I'm gonna make that, and I made it, and I made a big bowl of it, and my nephew killed that. He killed it. So I made two more bowls. My mom had these huge tubs, and I made these big batches of bean salad, and I think I'm bean salad out. I don't want no more bean salad. There's just huge tubs of bean salad in the refrigerator. And the only way I could get him to not eat up all of the food we make for dinner is to have that kind of stuff on hand in the fridge. It took me 3 hours to make those two bean salads. I was exhausted. I was like, I am not making bean salad again. This is not happening. I don't even want to see it no more. Anyways, let me see. Um, okay. let you watch none of WWE Unreal. Every time I go on Twitter, it's being just spoiled 1000%. I was like, can I at least sit down and watch it, please? The clips are up, everything. I'm like, God damn. It's only been a few days. It's not that damn serious. Now shit. Oh, God bless you.
What the hell?
That was him sneezing.
Jesus.
That was crazy.
Tell me about it.
Let me relax.
Oh, Jesus. Y'all right?
They be fighting the germs, fighting the germs.
Let's see.
Oh, weather change got me fucked up.
Did they cancel that TV show Scare Tactics?
Of course they did. They always cancel shit like that.
But they renewed Braun Strowman's TV show, which I liked because I
That
like
show is
Braun
actually
Strowman's
good
TV
though.
show. It's good. I was very happy. I was like, oh yes. I miss shows like that because I used to sit and watch Bizarre Foods every week, and I miss him. And they don't do shows like that no more. And they're all on YouTube, and I don't like them on YouTube too much. Oh, they said bless you. Oh, I seen that. Whose show was he on? Jimmy's?
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon?
Jimmy Kimmel.
He was in Paris singing Justin Bieber's song Yukon. Sang it better than Justin Bieber did. I know that. I was like, period. Anyways, we're about to get out of here. And I'm going to do SBC chat and I'm going to go to bed.
Hell yeah, brother. That's where I sign out.
Nicole's gone.
I don't need these cookies. When did Insomnia Cookie get salted caramel?
Mm-hmm. I've never had Insomnia. Are they good?
Yeah, I like Insomnia.
Yeah, a lot of people say they prefer Insomnia cookies, but I haven't had them before. But I'm gonna get started with SBC chat, and then I'm going to bed because I'm tired. Had a long ass day today.
Bye.
Bye. All right, y'all. When Don comes back, he can dive back in. But for now, we're gonna do this. Get it done. Question number 1. I've been sending Smegsy photos of my beautiful lower region to this younger man. I had a severe reaction to hot wax, so I wear a wig on that area. Men are visual creatures, and he's much younger than me, so I was giving him something to think about. I couldn't wait to see him. He brought edibles. We played the slow jams. I made steak tacos. We got to it, and my beautiful curly hair, poof, came off. The embarrassment I experienced of having my wig slide off and get stuck in his mouth. He screamed. He ran, left the boot behind. He won't accept my apology. What can I do? And then 6 brown chicks is messy because they got a gift of look at this. Look at this. Girl. Look. First of all, you shouldn't have worn a thing, you know. Unless you were bruised, cut, or whatever, all you had to do was tell him that you got waxed, and that's it. You got waxed a little bit too much, and he would have been fine. Ain't no biggie. Now, if you didn't, I don't understand why y'all be doing all of this extraness for one person. Like, just keep your shit right and tight. And if it's too much going on, then just tell them. Like, if they don't like it, move on. Shit. Tired of this. Just doing stupid stuff. You're just being dumb. Okay, you're being dumb. They make wigs for that? Unfortunately, yes. Yeah. Child away. I would fucking insomnia cookie up right now. I have yet to have insomnia cookies. I know you can get them late at night and order them, but I've just never had them. So, not a wig for the cat. Yeah, child. A whole wig, babes. A mess. Anyways, question number 2. Let me say this. I know he's in a relationship, but if you saw Mario, you get in line and be a side chick too. Never. Never that. Ain't no nigga pretty enough to make me do that. It's 3 of us side chicks. 3 of us.
It's the fact that y'all acknowledging the shit.
It's 3 of us side chicks that I know about, and the other 2 have much more money than me. I'm a manager at a local gas station, so I can't compete with what the other women do for him. I got creative. I took the nice deposit and didn't put it in the bank. Instead, I picked up Mario and gave him a surprise trip to Vegas. It's only 2 hours from where we live. I planned to propose to him before I got arrested over the stolen bank deposit money. Girl, are you for real? We had a ball. I had him to myself until I fell asleep. I woke up to Mario putting in work with another random woman in the bathroom of our hotel suite. Me, why are you doing this? I risk everything for you. Him, I'm a short-term rental. Your time is up. Ew. Mario drove home back to his girlfriend. I stayed behind in Vegas because I get arrested if I go back home. I want my Mario back. Advice, girl, you literally have put yourself in a position where you could be arrested and put in jail. Matter of fact, you are going to be arrested and put in jail over this dude. Meanwhile, he got another girl in the room with y'all. And this is what you're concerned about, is getting him back? Girl, you need to go home and turn yourself in. Go do them little 5 years in jail and then get your life together. And I hope you find Jesus when you in jail, because what are you talking about? What is this? You cannot be that desperate. You are down bad and it's embarrassing. Question number 3. I don't like my wife anymore. The feeling is mutual, I'm sure. There is no one else. I just want to come home to an empty house and a cold pillow. 10 months of marriage is enough. I miss hanging out with my boys, so you're gay. Got it. I miss not having to tell someone where I'm going and when I'll be back. I prefer the single life, but I still need her to carry the monthly expenses until I find a job. Nigga, what? How do I explain this to her? Hurry. She's trying to get pregnant, and my pullout game has been trash lately. So you never heard of a condom? I need you to tell that lady you don't like her, you don't love her, and you don't want to be with her. And then I need you to move out and go find a fucking job, you bum. What is you talking about? You talking all this bullshit and you ain't got no job, nigga? You have no job. You have no income to take care of yourself. She's taking care of you, and then she's trying to get pregnant by your stupid ass. That stupidity is contagious. I'm sure. That's the only way I can explain it. Because what the fuck? He couldn't even be Omarion to make me a scissor song, but that's crazy. Now he a bum. He is a bum. You should have paid my rent. Go get a fucking job. Just what is happening? Question number 4. I'm so pissed off right now. I could barely think straight. I've been seeing Darius for over a year, thinking we had something real on the side. But I just found out he got some other chick pregnant. And it's not even his wife. I'm sorry. Pardon? I just found out he got some other chick pregnant. And it's not even his wife. They are separated. Does that make it better? Even worse, he doesn't seem fazed about this baby. Like, how many of us are there? I'm torn. Should I blow up his spot and tell his wife everything, or try to talk to his other woman into getting the procedure done so it doesn't mess up what we have? I feel so betrayed and angry. I don't know. How about you just walk away? You have nothing tying you to this man. Why don't you just leave and never look back? Kick him out of your house. Make sure his shit gets properly placed in a bag, suitcase, put it in his car, and tell him he is no longer welcome and get his key. I don't understand why you're having this conversation about blowing up his spot or talking to his other woman about getting an abortion when it's her body, her choice. It has nothing to do with you. You don't have no baby growing inside of you. So you need to be thanking this as a blessing. You see the writing on the wall. You are not involved. You're not married to him. You're not pregnant by him. You're the only one who could walk away from him clean. Get your shit and go. Stop being stupid. Goodness. My God, today. Never trust a Darius is crazy. I literally have no words. She can literally pick up her hobo sack and go anywhere. But she won't, because she weak. Can't stand a weak ass bitch. Question number 5. Oh my God, y'all, my dream wedding is crashing down around me. 7/11/26 is supposed to be our day, but I messed up royally by stepping out with my ex, and the fool snitched on me like a total traitor. How is he a traitor and you slept with him? You're the traitor. My ex FaceTimed my fiance on my phone and showed me sleeping in his bed. Fiance is ignoring me, but I've shelled out every last dime for this extravaganza. Venue, flowers, the works, all from my hard-earned cash. And now my fiance is straight up ghosting the responsibilities. Rehearsal invites, he's dragging his feet. He's got cold feet for real. Where's the man I fell for? He needs to step up and get married, or I will walk down the aisle alone. Am I crazy, or is this a red flag apocalypse? Bitch, you're the red flag. What are you talking about? You slept with your ex.
Dang, I'm number 5.
What the fuck? What? You slept with your ex-boyfriend. He FaceTimed your fiance, and you're saying it's a red flag apocalypse on his part? You are going to have a very expensive party. So the answer to your question, will you walk down the aisle by yourself? The answer is yes, unless you plan on marrying your ex-fiance. You already spent the money. Just put it to good use. Thank you. Disgusted. Yeah, child, you missed the other ones.
Let's make it a taco.
That's fine. She's the flag on the play, literally, of it all of it. Maybe you could have kept your legs closed. Maybe. Apparently not, because she was sleeping, left her phone open, which is odd. I don't understand. Have a lock on your phone. You way too comfortable. Anyways, question number 6. So 2 years into my relationship with Dale. Hey, Jared, Dale. That guacamole. I found out I'm not the only black woman in his life. Well, Dale was white, Jared, up top. Bam. Dale allows his stud lesbian friend. Ooh, can't read that out loud.
Oh wow.
All right.
Let's just say he's doing the bending. Okay. And he says it's not gay behavior because it's a girl doing it. Dale's a cop. He loves football and NASCAR. All his exes are black women, but he's getting help bending. Tell me what's going on. Is he gay or just freaky? I would say that he is not gay. He is just freaky. And if you're willing, you need to be the one doing it. Like, stop letting this gay lady do that to your man. Stop letting that lesbian do that. Handle your business. Like, first of all, this is what I don't like. I don't like when you're in a relationship with a person and you're not clear on what they like and what they don't like. You should have had a conversation about his interests in that particular area. And it should have been a conversation. It should have been a conversation that, damn, is she gonna knock all my stuff on the floor? Fuck. Jesus Christ. It should have been a conversation that should have been mutual between the two of y'all before y'all got together. I don't understand how you're in a relationship with him but don't know what he likes. And then you get surprised like this in the midst of it. It just don't seem like you really are taking the time to get to know him. Otherwise, you would have known that that's something that he likes. It leads me to believe that you jumped head first into the relationship with him sexually and mentally, and you didn't, y'all have no recollection of the person that you're dating, which I don't like. Fix it. Sit him down and talk to him and be like, I don't like you having time with this lady because that's still cheating. And you could have just told me this is what you like, and I would have given you what you like.
Maybe I would have given it to you myself.
Like you could have had a conversation. Now, some of y'all are a little, I'll say this. Some of y'all are a little prudish when it comes to certain things. If it's not something that you like doing, it doesn't automatically mean that a person is gay because that is something that they like doing. Okay? You have to learn how to have a little bit more of an open mind when it comes to that area. And you also can't, start going on tangents, which some Black women do. And I don't mean to be rude or disrespectful, but I've seen it online too much and I've seen it in my own everyday real life too much to know that y'all do that. The moment you get a whiff that he likes to do anything of the tossing of the salad, he somehow is gay or he's a sissy or any other term you can think of to call him. And I don't like that. That's not right. And you shouldn't go there. Because half of you hoes was kissing on your best friend at the club just before y'all got with this new man. So it's disrespectful. In college, y'all was bumping uglies and you're sitting up here judging him. You wrong. That's all I'm saying. I don't think there's nothing wrong with Dale, but I think Dale will really enjoy spending a little bit more time with his partner the way he spends time with his lesbian friend, as he puts it.
Are you a very freaky girl? Excuse me.
Hold on, Don. You need to see the rest of these because they're nuts. This one is the one. Question number 1 said, I've been sending photos of my beautiful lower region to this younger man. I had a severe reaction to the hot wax, so she wears a V-wig. She said, men are visual creatures, and he's much younger than me, so I was giving him something to think about. I couldn't wait to see him. He brought edibles. We played slow jams. I made steak tacos. We got to it, and her V-wig came off in his mouth.
Oh.
He screamed. He ran, left the booth, and he won't accept her apology. She don't know what.
You scarred that man for life. Damn. He ain't fucking with no more old bitches.
You could have just played it cool like you.
Yeah.
You could have just played it cool. You could have played it cool, or you could have just waited it out until your stuff healed, and then you could have gave him some. You just gotta like just take your time. Or you could have just told him what was happening. Like you could have been like, yeah, I had a reaction to the wax, so it's gonna be a little bit. If he wait about it, that's on him. But then they put this damn GIF in here, Don. This the GIF they put on there. a mess.
Oh.
Question number 2 says, let me say this. I know he's in a relationship, but if you saw Mario, you get in line to be a side chick too. It's 3 of us side chicks that I know about, and the other 2 have much more money than me. I'm a manager at a local gas station, so I can't compete with the other women, with what the other women do for him. I got creative. I took the night's deposit and didn't put it in the bank. Instead, I picked up Mario and gave him a surprise trip to Vegas. It's only 2 hours from where we live. So she stole her job's cash out from the register to take this nigga to Vegas. She planned to propose to him before she got arrested over the stolen bank deposit money. She said they had a ball. She had him to herself, and then she fell asleep. When she woke up, Mario was putting in work with another random woman in the bathroom of their hotel. Her response is, why are you doing this? I risk everything for you. And he says, I'm a short-term rental. Your time is up. She says that Mario drove back home to his girlfriend and she stayed behind in Vegas because if she goes back, she'll get arrested. Her response was, I want Mario back. Advice.
Put your faith in this stupid. Put your faith in that nigga to the whole how you figure. Lie to ya. You're a goofy. I don't have nothing for you. You're a fucking side bitch. You should have walked in the bathroom and joined him, I guess. I don't know.
Child. The third one is short. It says, I don't like my wife anymore.
Okay.
There's no one else. I just want to come home to an empty house and a cold pillow. 10 months of marriage is enough. I miss hanging out with my boys. I miss not having to tell someone where I'm going and when I'll be back. I prefer the single life, but I still need to carry the monthly expenses until I find. I need her to carry the monthly expenses until I find a job. How do I explain this to her? Hurry, she's trying to get pregnant and my pull-out game has been trash lately. The silence is crazy.
I mean, you could explain it whatever way you want to. She's still gonna slap the shit out you. I don't know what else to tell you.
Sir,
you shouldn't have got married. That's called sacrifice.
Dude.
How old are you? If you in your 30s, boy, go to hell.
Ain't got no job. But he don't want her
in your
either.
20s, you shouldn't even got married.
The last one that you didn't get to see is question number 4. I'm so pissed off right now. I can barely think straight. I've been seeing Darius for over a year. Think we had something real on the side, but I just found out he got some other chick pregnant. It's not even his wife. They are separated.
Jesus.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Even worse, he doesn't seem fazed about this baby. Like, how many of us are there? I'm torn. Should I blow up his spot and tell his wife everything? Or try to talk to this other woman into getting a procedure done so it doesn't mess up what we have? I feel so betrayed and angry. Help.
There's always stupid people that feel angry. Like, what? I'm trying to connect the dots, and it's really not connecting. And sometimes you have never really been able to think straight for real. Because this is crazy.
Ooh, goodness.
How many of us are there? You can literally leave.
That's exactly what I said. You are not attached to this man. Just leave. You have no ring. You have no baby.
Seeing all this and still be like, I wanna change you. I want to fix them.
Ugh.
That is sick behavior.
So disappointing.
Y'all can't change not one man.
That's it. That's all you missed. Honestly, you should have just not. No.
Child, y'all are
The
crazy.
one where she literally just stole from her job for this rank ass nigga is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Literally gonna give 5 to 10 just because you wanted to maintain a man that you know is not yours and that you are a side chick of. You know you're one of many, and you still were like, I'm gonna steal this money and take us to Vegas. That'll persuade him to be with me.
That's what I can do for him. You can't do shit for him. You stole it from your job.
Exactly. And what are you? You have
You
no
gonna ride it down
self-esteem,
like you
bro.
showing somebody?
Just sad. It's just
He'll
fucking
probably ride
sad.
with you, but he ain't gonna die for you, shorty.
That is shit I've seen all day. I'm floored.
If it was me, I'd be like, yeah, she told me where she got the money from, but I was so scared. I didn't know if I could alert the authorities. She might have killed me.
That's
You see
crazy.
all this shit going on today. So yeah, I went with the flow.
Oh my god. Well, y'all, I'm gonna watch WWE Unreal tomorrow. Get the videos up for y'all as quickly as possible. And if you watch TNA, it comes on AMC. Go and watch it and see how things are gonna play out with Sonya being over there, and of course Cora Jade, aka Elena Black, being over there. And so Ruka and Zarya, they are now able to compete for the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Championships against the Elegance brand. The Elegance brand are the new champions. So we will see how that all plays out. All right. I will be back on Friday after SmackDown, and we'll chitty chatties and all that good stuff. Rico said for our reading and chill fans, chapter 13 is almost done. Oh, he's back to writing again. Yay. So I'll do a reading and chill probably in February. And I will start more reading and chills in February as well, because it's gonna be Black History, and you hoes is gonna learn some Black history. All right. I'll see y'all on Friday. Bye.
That's all, folks.
Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more wrestling content. Check out our merch and consider becoming a member for exclusive perks, special emojis, and members-only content.